All right, you've heard about toxic relationships, right? Good. Forget everything you thought you knew. Today we're looking at the undisputed all-time champion in the worst possible choice in a partner category. Meet Samson. Samson was basically the Old Testament's first superhero. He was a Nazirite, dedicated to God from birth. He couldn't drink alcohol, couldn't touch a dead body, and most importantly, he could never cut his hair. In return, God gave him superhuman strength, and I mean stupid strength. He once killed 1,000 men with the jawbone of a donkey. He ripped a lion apart with his bare hands, like it was a paper bag. He tore a city gate out of the wall, frame and all, and carried it up a hill. The guy was unstoppable. He had the cheat code for life. But Samson had one tiny, massive weakness. He had a thing for women, and not just any women. He had a thing for Philistine women, which was a problem, because the Philistines were enemy number one. They were the very people Samson was supposed to be fighting, and Samson just kept falling for them. The wrong ones. Every single time. And then he met her, Delilah. Delilah was the walking, talking definition of a red flag. Immediately, the lords of the Philistines go to her, and they say, "Look, find out the secret to his strength, seduce him, get him to tell you. If you do this, every one of us will give you 1,100 pieces of silver." For context, this was quit your job and buy a private island money. It was an absolute fortune. And Delilah said, "Deal." And this is where the story becomes the most absurd, embarrassing train wreck in history. The game begins. That night, Delilah cozies up to him. "Samson, baby, please tell me what makes you so strong. How could someone tie you up?" Which, by the way, is the single most suspicious question anyone could possibly ask. But Samson, who is clearly all brawn and no brain, thinks it's a game. So he lies to her. "Oh, well, if they tied me up with 7 fresh bowstrings, I'd be as weak as any other man." Delilah: "Great, thanks." She waits till he's asleep. She ties him up with 7 bowstrings, and then she yells, "Samson, the Philistines are here." Because, by the way, there were soldiers hiding in the room the whole time. Samson wakes up, looks around, laughs, and snaps the bowstrings like they were threads. Oops. You'd think Samson would say, "Hey, did you just try to betray me to my mortal enemies? We are done." Nope, he didn't. He stayed. A few days later, Delilah puts on the sad face. "You lied to me. You made fun of me. Please, come on. Now tell me the truth. How can you be tied up?" Samson: "All right, fine. For real this time. If they tie me up with brand new ropes that have never been used, then I'll be weak." Delilah: "Perfect." Waits till he's asleep. Ties him up with new ropes. And she yells, "Samson, the Philistines are here." Those soldiers were still there, probably playing cards at this point. Samson wakes up and snaps the ropes off his arms like nothing. Again. This is getting embarrassing, right? We're not done. Delilah tries again. This time she's crying, manipulating, blackmailing. "You don't love me. You don't trust me. How can you do this to me? You've lied twice. Tell me." Samson, totally whipped, gives her another lie. "You know what? It's the hair. If you weave my 7 braids into the loom and tighten it with the pin." Delilah does it and yells, "Samson, the Philistines." Samson wakes up and rips the entire loom and the pin right out of the wall and just walks off with it on his head. At this point, it's not funny. This guy is the strongest man on the planet, and he is a total slave. He is addicted to a woman he knows is trying to destroy him. She has tried to sell him out 3 times to his face, and he still won't leave. And now, the finale. Delilah uses her heaviest weapon. She stopped yelling. She just started nagging him. The Bible says she pressed him daily with her words and urged him so that his soul was vexed to death. She tortured him with her unhappiness every single day. "You don't trust me, you don't love me." For so long, that he was just tired until he broke, and he told her everything. "I am a Nazirite. A razor has never touched my head. If I am shaved, my strength will leave me. I will be just a normal man," he told her. His life's vow, his secret from God. He told it to the woman he knew had betrayed him 3 times, just to get some peace and quiet. Delilah knew this was it. She lulled him to sleep on her lap. She called in the barber, and the 7 braids of his strength fell to the floor. And then, one last time, she screamed, "Samson, the Philistines are here!" Samson woke up. He thought it was just like all the other times. "I will go out as before and shake myself free," he said to himself. But the Bible adds the single most terrifying sentence, "But he did not know that the Lord had departed from him." He reached for the strength, and it was gone. He was just a guy, and the Philistines swarmed him. But they didn't kill him. They did something worse. They gouged out his eyes. The man who was a slave to what he saw was now blind. They bound him in bronze chains and made him grind grain in a prison. The strongest man in the world became a slave, walking in circles like an animal. He lost everything for a moment of weakness. This story, it's not really about the hair. It's a story about how your greatest gift is useless if you don't have the character and discipline to protect it. Samson could defeat 1,000 men, but he could not defeat his own obsession. He had all the power, but 0 self-control, and his enemies knew it. And Delilah? She took the money. This story shows us the greatest threat to your strength is rarely an army. It's your own unchecked weakness.